Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Before beginning this video, let me give you a disclaimer. If you think this video is about Deepika Padukone's saffron bikini and SRK's green shirt in the song from their movie Pathaan, then you are up for a huge disappointment. I believe by commenting on the nonsensical discourse objecting to Deepika's saffron bikini and SRK's green shirt and outraging over the outrage, in general, we are giving space to something that should not even be a point of discussion. While other news channels may do so, we at HW News are not going to talk about this. We are not going to show who wore saffron bikini when and why there was no outrage then. Well, then you may ask, why am I using the picture of Deepika Padukone and Shah Rukh on the thumbnail of this video? And the answer is, unfortunately, the topic I am going to discuss today might not even fetch the eyeballs. It wouldn't garner the attention it requires if I have to use it on thumbnail. And that's the real tragedy. But first, an appeal to all, whoever is watching till now. Please watch this till the end because it might impact you or someone from your family, friends or closed ones. 3 days ago, two bike-borne men attacked a teenage girl in Delhi in broad daylight. They threw acid on her face and ran away. The girl was on her way to her classes with her younger sister. This is when two men on bikes suddenly stopped and threw acid-like substance on her face. The girl was to take CLAT exam for admission to National Law University. Now she lies in Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital suffering severe injuries on her face, on her neck and eyes. The incident took place at 7:30 am in the morning and was reported to the police at 9 am. And this happened in Dwarka, which is considered one of the upscale areas of Delhi. The attackers targeted her while she was near her home. This happened around the same time that Pathaan movie boycott calls started trending. And after initial reports, the news of the girl being attacked with acid in the national capital region somewhere got lost in the din over Pathaan movie and the boycott call for it. I find it strange that somehow Deepika Padukone's bikini and the color of it has become more important than discussing how even in 2022, after years of having a law that is supposed to curb such incidents, acid attacks are far from gone. The girls used to take a metro to their school along with their friend. On Wednesday, when they were waiting for their friend, the teen was attacked with acid. She started screaming as the younger sister ran back to her house to inform her parents about this. Meanwhile, the eyewitnesses said that smoke was coming out of her face burnt with the acid and some of them offered water to her to clean it. Her parents then rushed her to the several hospitals before finally being referred to Safdarjung Hospital. Police has arrested 3 men in this regard. All the 3 attackers are between 19 to 22 years of age. One of them was friends with the victim, but he reportedly continued to harass the girl even after their friendship was over. He had also threatened her days before the acid attack. While the victim is not in a serious condition, she has suffered 8% burns. What's more shocking is that the attacker ordered this acid online. He ordered it on an e-commerce platform, Flipkart. Imagine, it is that easy to ruin someone's entire life. Just few clicks on a website. While after the notices from DCW and consumer protection bodies, the website says it has blacklisted the seller, the question is, how is acid being sold on an e-commerce platform like this? It has been 9 years since the Supreme Court banned over-the-counter sale of acid without license. In a 2013 ruling, the Supreme Court said that establishments selling acids will have to compulsorily acquire a license and must be registered under the Poisons Act. It also outlined that owners of such shops must ask customers to furnish an ID proof and disclose the reason for buying the acid. Such shops also need to maintain a register of their stock and individual sales of the acid. Sellers of such substances have to abide by the Delhi Poisons Possessions and Sales Rule 2015, which regulates the storage and sale of acid in the national capital. But the prohibition has had little to no effect as the sale of such acids continues unabated even today. Some shopkeepers sell it in small bottles for 100 to 200 rupees without even asking for ID. Many attackers procure acid from the retail shops on the pretext of cleaning their toilet or tiles. According to National Crime Records Bureau data from 2019 to 2021, Delhi alone recorded a total of 20 incidents of acid attacks. My colleague has spoken about the data on acid attacks in detail in her video. Please watch it to understand the reality of the acid attack numbers in the country. There are many pertinent questions to ask here. Apart from the obvious one, how should women consider themselves safe and when and where? This teen girl wasn't roaming out in the night all alone. She was fully clothed, just minutes away from her home. What excuse is there to deny that it wasn't her fault? But that aside, how is the acid being sold in the counter still? How was the attacker able to procure it online without any scrutiny? How many more would be there just under the radar? How effective is the law on acid sale? And how stringently is the Supreme Court order implemented? There are many more such pressing questions in the country today. But funnily enough, every time, and it's a pattern, every time a non-issue is made significant enough by commentary, that issues that affect your and my life often remain limited to a ticker on the news screen. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. But before I end, at HW News, we depend on your support to continue remain independent. There aren't left many, but we intend to remain one. But we need your support for that. So go to our website www.hwnews.in/subscribe. Select the plan that suits your budget and pay us. Because when you pay, you help us not only survive but also thrive to tell the truth. Thank you so much.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.